तमाम आरिफ-ओ-आमी खुदी से बेगाना, कोई बताए ये मस्जिद है या कि मैखाना. All those who are Arif, either Arif or Ami, they are ignorant about Khudi. They have no clue about what is Khudi. So everybody, be learned ones or those or the illiterate ones. Okay, Arif means the knowledgeable ones, the learned ones, and Ami are, the illiterates. So all of them, nobody has got, the concept of Khudi as yet, or truly, you can say. So what happens if a person, he's unable to grasp his khudi, like his own self, the true self of a person. If he's not able to see it and he's ignorant about it, so what happens? Koi bataye ye masjid hai ya ki maikhana. That person, he loses the ability to see the so there is a when you look outside in the world, in the universe, there is this duplicity, or multiplicity, and you cannot see the oneness behind. The everything is made up of, we are made up of same atoms, and even atoms are, they disappear at one point. So I would say that khudi are those goggles, they are like protective goggles that we wear, and then when we wear those goggles, we can clearly see like what everything is made up of. Okay, so if we are ignorant, if we are not wearing those goggles, then maybe, a person comes to us and he has a beard. Okay, and we just, by looking at his apparent, the way he looks, we start respecting him. We start giving him respect, and we may think that he is such a, noble, knowledgeable person, and such a pious man. But maybe he's not that, kind of person. It's just his apparent, his looks that are making him, because we are not wearing those, we are not looking through the goggles of khudi. We are not wearing those goggles, so we can fall into trap of apparent things. So we really don't understand the what's behind any object, be it masjid or maikhana, or a person. So this is lack of khudi can, lead to that. ये राज हमसे छुपाया है मीर वाइज ने कि खुद हरम है चरागे हरम का परवाना. So there is this secret that Meer Waaiz has hidden from us, or maybe this secret was hidden from Meer Waaiz himself, because he was illiterate too, so he just thought that he's a Meer Waaiz, he's a knowledgeable person, and he's a preacher, but maybe he had this idea, and he intentionally he has hidden this secret from us, or maybe he was just, he had no clue and he was just pretending, something. कि खुद हरम है चरागे हरम का परवाना. So what's the secret that Meer Waaiz has hidden from us? There is a moth. Okay, and when we observe, so moths are attracted towards flame. They just, you know get into the fire, so they are like so blinded, they can't see when the fire in flame is in front of them, and they just, crash into flames, and they just destroy themselves. So this is what, we are told, by our preachers, that you have to be that moth. But the main point that is missing from this picture is that खुद हरम है चरागे हरम का परवाना. Even that, that flame was burning to hold that, to embrace that moth. Okay, so it's not that we go and we tawaf around Kaaba. It's not just like that, that we as human beings, we go there and we make circles around Kaaba. Kaaba itself, is desperate. He desperate to circle around our hearts. We have seen this. We have seen this in history, that there are people, there were men whose heart become the Kaaba, and then every thing circles around that heart. Okay, we have seen that. So I think that's the point which Iqbal is trying to make here. तिलिस्म-ए-बेखबरी काफरी-O-Deendari, Hadees-E-Sheikh-O-Barhaman, Fusoon-O-Afsana. So Tilism-E-Bekhabri, this ignorance, it's a spell. Ignorance, or being ill, the illiteracy, it causes it's a spell on society. Okay, and under that spell, just like you don't have goggles of Khudi, and then you are under the spell of ignorance. Okay, so this can make things really complicated. Okay, because then you can really mess up. One thing is that you can fall into the trap of apparent, just by looking at the apparent things, you can just fall trap of and then the other thing is that you cannot differentiate between right and wrong. Okay, you cannot differentiate under the spell of ignorance. One cannot differentiate between what is kafri and what is deendari. Okay, so if a person is ignorant, it does not matter what he is preaching. He may be preaching kafri, and he may be preaching deendari. They both, I mean, his talk is all a Fusoon-O-Afsana. It's like it's just, it doesn't have any weight. It doesn't have any meaning. So he can be sheikh, he can be brahman. If he is ignorant and illiterate, and he's not, he's not looking through the Khudi's lens, and then he's illiterate on top of that, and he's under the spell of ignorance. So then whatever comes out of his mouth is just, a myth. It's there is no reality, there is no truth, even if he's saying the truthful words, because he is blinded himself, so he cannot show, path to others. So be it sheikh or be it brahman. नसीब-ए-खित्ता हो या रब वो बंदाए दरवेश के जिसके फ़क्र में अंदाज हो कलीमाना. So Ya Rab, please, this khitta, this Indian subcontinent, it's right now it's under the spell of ignorance. Okay, so Khudi is like so some illiterates even laugh about at this term, that who is talking about Khudi, nobody has understood it. So we are into that point, and then ignorance is right there. It's everybody's under the spell of that. Be they Arif-O-Ami, all of them are under this spell. So this continent, Ya Rab, needs a person who is truly dervish. So he is not running after things like everybody else in my society, they are running after. Okay, so he has fakr in him. Okay, he deals in the currency of fakr. Okay, being content. Okay, and then not just content, he has andaz ho kalimana. Okay, so he is like, he his actions and the way he is, so he has actions of Moses alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam. So so he's like Moses alike. So the way he used to think and he used to act. So we need one person. We Ya Rab, we need one person. It's been so long. So please give us one person who is a Bandai Darwish and who is not like others, like everybody else from that region, including me, all of us. So he's a true Moses like person, you know. छुपे रहेंगे ज़माने की आंख से कब तक, गोहर हैं आबे वुलर के तमाम यकदाना. So yeah Rab, there are, you know, this Wooler Lake, and Wooler Lake I just searched, and it's a beautiful lake. It's the largest freshwater lakes in Asia, and it is situated in Jammu and Kashmir, in Kashmir region. The lake basin was formed as a result of tectonic activity and is led by Jhelum River. So it's from Jhelum. It's a beautiful lake if you look at the pictures. So Iqbal says that you know, this lake and all of its what it has in it, you know, uh, even all the molecules, all the water molecules in the lake, or even the gems, you know, that it has inside it, you know, they all are unique. Okay, they all are unique. So it's our kam nazari that we can't see when we look at this lake. You know, it looks to us that, oh, it's a plain, you know, just water everywhere wherever you see, but we can't. The thing that we are missing it, you know, we all are missing it, that this Aab-E-Woolar, this lake water, lake of Woolar, it's water, you know, इसके तमाम यकदाने, you know, every single part of this lake, every single particle of this lake is unique in every sense. Okay, I wish we can understand, we can grasp this, you know. So if we can see this, if we can see this in our own self and in our others, that we all are um, unique in every single thing. So that's when basically we have our, you know, good Khudi's goggles on. That's when we will be looking through the lens of Khudi. And if we are not able to see it, then, you know, it's the same thing that we are, I mean, we talk about things in one way or the other. Uh, Maybe they are right, they are wrong. So it's all messed up. You know, there is no clarity, not for us and not for the others whom we are trying to communicate. May Allah Pak, you know, give us one Bandai Darwish from that region who can, you know, help us with all this. Ameen.